Tennessee received a commitment from three-star safety KJ McClain. I believe Michigan State was the biggest competitor here for KJ McClain. He is out of Montvale, New Jersey. And the reason I laugh a little bit at that is I noticed in his highlight reel, a certain school he was playing against was Bergen Catholic, which is home to an infamous Tennessee football quarterback in the last decade. I'll let you guys guess who that is. But Jordan, your initial thoughts on KJ McClain?
Well, watching some of his highlights, he looks like pretty good. I know that he's listed as a 3-star and he's kind of light. I mean, that's not too much of a concern, I feel like, at this moment, because he'll definitely put on weight at Tennessee, but they have him listed at 165. But from his highlights, it seems like he's really good at returning interceptions after he gets them. Like, once he gets the ball in his hands, he can really move around. And one thing I was shocked, like, with him only being 165 pounds, I couldn't believe that he could lay some of the hits that he did. Like, he flipped some people a couple of times and seemed to have some power through on his tackles. And I've also seen here that his brother apparently signed with Ohio State
Yep.
for the 2024 class. So he's got a little bit of athleticism in his family, which I feel like is a good sign too. But I mean, he's just a 3-star safety, so not like super high expectations. But I mean, I like from what I saw from him. How'd you feel about him?
Yeah, so watching, I know the first interception was kind of an arm punt, but he did make a nice return on that interception. I think he's a good angle tackler. Like some of the angles he had at guys over the course of his highlight reel. Not a dude that really pops out at you physically, but I mean, as a safety, you're not going to see that quite as much. But I think the big thing you want out of your safety is a guy that can, not let the play get behind him, and that's what you saw a lot of on the highlight reel. So hopefully he can find his way into the system. It's Tennessee's first defensive back commitment in this class. No corners just yet, although stay tuned because there could be a flip incoming. But yeah, that's my initial thoughts on KJ McClain. Good for Tennessee for getting him because you needed defensive backs in the class. But it's been a minute since they've found a safety that's been recruited or been rated within the top 100, and part of that too is just the fact that Josh Heupel being an offensive guy is just not going to be as attractive to some of these safeties, especially with the kind of offense he runs too with the up-tempo stuff, even though we haven't seen it as much in recent years. But I think too, if you can coach this guy up, because I think a lot of defense is really just coaching, having guys in the right spots, and instructing them on what to do. So, but yes, I do think that he definitely has the fundamentals down. Just don't let the play get behind you, and really, really liked some of his angle tackling work.
Yeah, and he's definitely something or a player that Tennessee needs. I mean, with how gutted they've been in the defensive backfield, especially like at safety, like it's much needed that he's going to be coming to the Volunteers. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see how he ends up being. But like you said, I think with the right coaching, that he could do well at Tennessee.